Hey there. I guess I should have adjusted my chair before we started up today. Today is, let's see, I don't even know, March 7th. And I wanted to do a few things today, and this might get a little long-winded, but hopefully you'd be interested enough to watch it. But today what I wanted to do is kind of take a step back because some of you just may be watching this because of my handsome good looks and not necessarily about ggCircuit. And so I wanted to kind of take a step back and talk about all of the things that we do at ggCircuit besides just being a software platform. So first topic that I want to talk about today is we have a new blog out here. I'm going to do this every day. I'm just going to point to this side to see if I can get it right. But we have a new blog out on ggleap.com, and it's about our reseller program and our latest, what we call Esports show and LAN Center, Esports and LAN Center show on YouTube with Zach and I from about a month ago, and just getting out there now. tinyurl.com/ggresell, and it talks about our 2018 in review and our reseller program. So with that, what I'm calling this video is our ggCircuit, how it is like the Swiss Army knife of esports. So let me go through everything and explain. So we do a lot of stuff at ggCircuit and ggLeap, and I kind of wanted to go through all the categories of the things that we do, show you a little bit of stuff. So obviously number one is esports management software. So we are a cloud-based web administrator and a PC client. We control your PC desktop, we manage consoles, we do user management, we do point of sale, we do game management, we do game license management, we do employee management, and we have a user interface shop and much, much more. So, you know, we try to do it all. We have about 500 locations that utilize our software in just a little over 2 years. It says about 800 on the site, but that doesn't include all of our retail locations. So just kind of keep that in mind. And obviously, if you're watching this interested in our software, we do have a 7-day free trial on our website that you can try it out with no obligation to see if it meets your needs. Automated esports competition. So we tie all of these locations together in the cloud, and in conjunction with our automated coin system, that brings in statistics for global and local leaderboards. We can track players across time. This allows you as a center owner to get creative with what to do with those coins or to not use them or whatever. Whether that is just you want to reward your best players that have the most coins for the week or for the month, or you want to create prizes, which we'll talk about here in a second. So players get ranks, game accounts can be connected, we pull match stats and leaderboards for supported games like League of Legends and Dota, and that starts in-store friendly rivalries. Now I can remember that recently that I had a conversation about who had the most creep kills in our store, and I just thought that was hilarious. But that's something that starts that for those friendly rivalries is they'll argue about the most mundane stat, and it gets them excited. Rewards and prize redemption. So I've talked about how players earn coins while they're logged into ggLeap. We have a user interface shop in our software where not only can they purchase time and products from the user interface, but they can also redeem their coins. So over the last 3 months on average, we have over 12,000 prizes per month redeemed by our players in our global network. And I think it's something like 158,000 we just went over in our total time that we've done this. So that's super exciting. I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Oh, the one thing I did want to talk about is we used to provide a global prize vault with ggCircuit, and that had game licenses, digital content, so on and so forth. But we're going to come back to that here in a vengeance in a couple of months, and I'm really, really excited. It's kind of a teaser, but I'm really excited about what we're about to bring to all of your centers in the next couple of months. Global tournaments and events. So I like to call this kind of like the can opener of the Swiss Army knife, if you will. Like Dusty Rhodes used to say, baby, give funky like a monkey, if you will. We're a big believer in events and tournaments to keep your centers buzzing. You can do this locally through ggCircuit website with our tournament feature. We're integrated with the Challenge API bracketing system. And little known fact, if you use our bracketing system and you update your matches, players can actually get coins just for participating in their trophies. 50 coins for participation, 50 coins for a match win, and 50 coins for an overall tournament win. Another way for them to gain coins. Recently, we've been doing a lot of global events and organizing those on our side. We have a relationship with Epic where they've given us private servers. And in September, we did a $10,000 event. Last month, we did a $25,000 event. We've been doing Fortnite regional qualifiers with rare Fortnite skins. And then we're going to try to have another prize pool at some point in April. And so this gets players to come into your location, gets them excited about being a competitor. You know, we like to call ourselves the minor league of esports. And it gives more people the chance to compete on a global level. You know, we took it a step further even with our Fortnite events where we actually made the automation of the Fortnite competition so that all players got the same matchmaking key. They changed their settings if necessary all through Fortnite, and I'm showing it through this video right now so you can kind of get an idea of what happens. This is 4 different ggLeap screens and launching the server, and so that players can all get into the queue before we as the event entity start the server up. Unique digital content. We tried to not only, we just try to get people in your door. Got to get butts in the door. That's the main thing about it. We get butts in the door, you treat them like gold, and hopefully they'll come back again and again. But unique digital content is we go out to publishers, we work out deals with them to, whether it's game promotions, where we provide free game licenses to locations, or if it's stuff like League Unlocked, which we worked out a deal with Riot to get League Unlocked, where players get access to skins, to champions, and they get extra XP, and that's only in your location. Their account at home can't get the same perks as they can in your location. We also just announced the Blizzard Cafe program, which is a similar program to League Unlocked, where they earn extra bonus points through Overwatch and Heroes of the Storm. And so that's a real exciting program. Again, it just echoes our strength in numbers of our ggLeap network. Center marketing tools. Now, I call this the toothpick of the Swiss Army knife because it's kind of a little known factor, but could be a major cost savings for you as a center owner. And so some of the things that we do is we just try to build tools and create content for centers to use so that they focus on their business and they don't have to build something themselves. Some of the examples of what we do here is we have a social media web tool where you can create stats from ggCircuit and create social media images automatically, throw those onto your channels and tag your players. We have a prize wheel where you can add in your players easily. We obviously have the full screen leaderboards where you can show different statistics, and we're about to launch a new slider. And then we also have just a vast amount of graphics and marketing materials that you can reutilize and repurpose for yourself. For every event that we do, we also provide PSDs, Photoshop files, and JPEGs for you to promote the event in your location, create posters, social media content, so on and so forth. So yeah, so the next thing up would be Esports Center Consulting. So, this is something that's really taken off for us. We've probably done 15 to 20 locations in the last 6 months. This week, our team has been to Chicago, Minneapolis, Ontario, Canada, and today we have 2 heading out to Dallas, Texas to do consulting. But if you're a startup or you're a business entity that may be starting franchising and you're not 100% sure on what to do, we have a consulting team that will do everything from A to Z, whether that is, location evaluation, helping you with your business plan to get started and what you may be missing, from building servers to doing network shaping. Is it cheap? No, but you'll probably use as much time as money banging your head on the desk when we can be your Tylenol. Snap. Sounded like Mystery from the Pickup Artist there. I should use that pickup line more often. And I also just aged myself, but whatever. So think about that in general. It's something that we offer. And we get people to come to us all the time that says, I want to start an esports center, but I have no idea where to begin. That's why you'd use our consulting team. We've done places like Helix Esports, Ministry of Game. We've worked with GameWorks in multiple locations. Not Your Parents' Basement, Urban Air in South Lake, Texas. So we've been all over, and we have 15 years of experience in our eBash stores that we're able to convey to new locations and startups. Next thing is enterprise integration. So we do custom projects for a lot of entities. Let's say they might have an existing login and password system or some sort of reward system that they want to integrate with ggLeap and ggCircuit. That is something that we do. We've already worked with a couple of large entities I can't really reveal, but we've already done some of that work, and excited to show that off once it becomes available. The last thing that we do is custom UI and functionality. So I showed this image just a second ago, but I think maybe 2 years ago, the contract's still going. We worked with Alienware and Best Buy to help them do kiosk setups, and that program has grown to close to 400 Best Buy stores around the country, and it's going to expand somewhere to 700 locations. Basically, there's multiple Alienware PCs in a Best Buy store, and they have a custom user interface that we built that is the same backend for ggLeap, but it's a different custom user interface. So this is available for large entities that would want to build their own, have some functionality that's not in the normal ggLeap software for everybody else. And so that is something else that we do as well. So as you can see, we do a lot of things. And I probably ran through that way too fast, but I think it's important for everybody to know all of the different things and all the different experience we've had over the years, and how we are porting that not only into the ggLeap software, but also through startup consulting, etc. So that's it for today. A little bit longer today, almost 15 minutes, and I like to try to stay around 10 minutes, but felt like it was important to kind of convey all of the different things that we do. Thanks for joining me. We'll talk to you next time.